minimize the music a little bit, welcome more people and make yourself comfortable. Feel welcome to be with yourself or be with those around you. You're welcome to close your eyes. You're welcome to hum along. And be welcome to sing. song, and I'm looking forward to talking together, reach out together. I introduce myself a little bit more. I'm so grateful to Nancy and for Chai for reaching out to me. My name is Rami, Avraham, Efal, Rabbi. And I feel really honored to be here.
Speak a little
Louder?
Bring the microphone.
Thank you for saying. I hope that helps. I can also just speak
It's
louder.
much better.
Louder. I feel my friendship with Chai is several years long. I've been good friends with Rabbi for a long time. We served together in Auschwitz and as a peacemaker as well. And then I got to know friend Renee. So I feel a bit of both humbled and a bit of just a lot of gratitude. And I'll get to share more in a bit. So in this Shabbos, this is we often come to a service and, we come for different reasons. And we touch on some of them, and perhaps you'll share some of them. There's different sections for the Shabbat that we'll be doing today. And really this first one that we'll be doing is we just get ourselves a little open, right? Sometimes we like straighten up, take a deep breath, and to get those pipes moving. Right? So this is a real invitation throughout the entire evening to be your own compass to what connects you to flow, to shefa, to movement, to your voice, or through your stillness. And I'll be guiding us through this, but really feel full permission to show up as needed. And if you need your own privacy to dance or to sing or something, use the space. Okay? So we're all moving from a full week. So just take a moment and you can close your eyes and just do a quick review of just what have you brought here with you? Maybe a deep breath helps to just settle into it. Yeah, make a sound, have to be sounded somehow. Notice the different feelings, whether they're emotional or physical in your body, tightness or openness, shortness of breath, vastness. Really let yourself feel. I'll get to know you a little bit more. You'll get to know me a bit more. I'm very slow. This was fast for me. Oh. So I'm also slowing down with you as I'm answering the Shabbat. So I invite you as we move through any of the singings, any of the prayers, to use your voice. Like a voice yoga, right? Allow these feelings that you've been bringing with you this week to move. And you can move with a small voice, you can move with a loud voice. Use it. This is yours. So feel your body vibrating with the sound of your own body. The body is around us. As we gathered here to celebrate Shabbos, we come to celebrate presence. And there's a quality of yearning in the presence of Shabbos. There's something about the Neshama, the Jewish soul, that is just unique. It's not just the psychological manifestations of who we think we are. There's something that responds to particular melodies and scales, words, matzo ball soup. So the first order for Shabbos is for us to return to this, connect with this yearning. I thought about today, hi everyone, my name is Rabbi Rami Avraham Efal. I'm so glad to meet you. Those of you who arrived after I introduced myself. I feel close to this community in the times that I've engaged with you. Friends with Rabbi Shir and Kohenet Renee. And I feel honored and really humbled to be here. It occurred to me today about Shabbat. Does anybody here know, or maybe many of you know, the last 4 letters in the Hebrew alphabet? Can somebody just repeat them? Kuf, Reish, Shin, Tav.
Could you speak louder?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, I just can't hear you.
Yes.
I have one hearing aid in, and the other one I lost.
Okay. Is Daniel here? Daniel?
Yeah.
Can you help me just kind of set this up a little better so it's closer to me?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Yes, please say if you cannot hear me. So the last 4 letters of the Hebrew alphabet is Kuf, Reish, Shin, and Tav. And Shabbat has the Tav at the end. All right, that's the last letter. Before that is it worked for me earlier. What did I do? Shabbat. Yes. So if I go with those other 4 letters first, with Kuf is Shavak. Somebody knows what Shavak is in Hebrew? It's like when your phone dies. That's Shavak. That's the Kuf. Then we have the Reish, right? The Shavar, Shever. Anybody knows what that is? Brokenness. So we had dying out, we had brokenness, and now the third, the one before the Taf is Shin, is Shabash, or Shibesh, which is gone awry. Gone awry. Doesn't work. And the last one is Shabbat. So we're coming from this week. I know I've come from this week with a whole spectrum of feelings of brokenness, of dying out, following what's happening in the world. So this is the opposite of Shabbat. Come to life. So I'm just recognizing that on coming into this Shabbat, we're all holding different things. And we're going to take a moment to light the candles for Shabbat. And there are a few pairs of candles here. So if you feel cold to light candles, in a moment I'll invite you forward. And then there's the standing candles. And I'll ask one person if you'd like to make the blessing. And let's do that actually. Whoever feels called to light the candles, there's a few lighters here. And we can start with just lighting them, and then the bracha will bless all of them. So let's do that if you feel called to do that. Hello. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're still in winter. It's still dark. Yes. Just pick a couple and bring in, and maybe those, I don't want to put you on the spot, but whoever came forward, if you'd like to say a word about what you'd like to possibly leave behind you as we light these candles. Just say it out. Isolation, yeah. Anybody else felt isolation this week? Yeah. Yeah, anyone else?
Forgetting deeper meaning.
Forgetting deeper meaning. Yes. Try to breathe with each one of these. Yeah. Can you say it again? Disappointment. Yes. Anybody else felt disappointment this week? Yeah. And you see how the details sometimes are important and sometimes they don't. The feeling is the same. We share that. Thank you for saying that. Sickness. Yeah. Lots of sickness.
Rabbi, I'm sorry to interrupt for a
Yeah.
moment. There's somebody out front who somebody has access issues out front. So if somebody is parked up front who has the ability to move their car, so that somebody who has mobility issues has an easier time getting in for Shabbat, that would be great. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel.
Anyone in the first person?
If anybody is parked right out front who wouldn't mind moving their car further away, so somebody who has mobility issues.
Thank you. Thank you. So as we want to allow people who are accessible, need access to come in, what else do you want to invite into the Shabbat as we're going to bless the candles? I heard isolation earlier, so maybe company and companionship. Disappointment, maybe fulfillment. Space.
Friendship.
Space and friendship. Yeah. Shabbat Queen, it's herself. Yeah. God. Thank you. Love. Patience. Expansiveness. Tenderness. Kindness. Trust. So let's just hold all of these words the same way that we sang them earlier. Just notice how these words vibrate in your body. Trust. Love. Space. God. Like I said earlier, everything that we will be doing tonight would be a gate to presence. Every word and every blessing, every feelings of fulfillment and unfulfillment. Those two are portals to mystery. Would anybody like to make the blessing on the candles? Thank you.
So this is one of the several portals that we'll step forward through today. So we stepped through this threshold, we're put some things behind us, we invoked some things that we want to feel. And in a way, we're still getting used to being in this transition. So we need some protection. We need the protection and blessing. So take a moment and imagine with how the next song is inviting these four angels, Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Bavas, Shekhinah. We're creating, through our imagination and our voice, an amulet of protection. So when we step deeper into Shabbos, we're held Gabriel, the angel of might and strength, Raphael, the angel of healing, Uriel, the angel of light and leadership, Michael, the one who is like God. So you can imagine these surrounding yourself, this holy space that we created. They are around us right now. And above us is this Shekhinah. And part of what we'll be doing throughout this whole evening is bring down this Shekhinah to be with us, this presence. So when that happens,
My
We're protected. We're blessed. And we ask in your name for mystery to manifest. We're ready for it. It's no other than just this breath, just each other. And yet we need all these tools to return. Remember lost purpose, somebody said earlier. Remember that lost purpose. The next one, if you're using your Siddur, it's on page 8, Galana, part of Yedid Nefesh. Acknowledging that we have this relationship that we yearn for with mystery, And Shabbat is this, one of its gates is this gate of the beloved. So this is from the Yadid Nefesh, which is a prayer that speaks to that relationship. So bring all of your yearning for everything that you'd like to be met with and seen as. And allow that yearning to ask to be seen. Next one is on page 10. It's a prayer of gratitude. Raising voice in gratitude and raising voice in song to that mystery. We will face it, we will meet it. We will meet her face with gratitude. In song we will praise him. Bizmirot Navia Ahalo Nekadema Paneha Vetoda Nekadema Paneha Vetoda Bizmirot Navia Halo Bizmirot Navia Halo. Let's try to do it softly and gentle. Nekadema
נקדמה פניה בתודה, נקדמה, נקדמה, נקדמה פניה בתודה, בזמירות אריאנו, בזמירות אריאנו, לא 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 אוי 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 אוי
Feel welcome to say things that you're grateful for. Fill the space with your words of gratitude.
Hudson Valley.
Say it loud, celebrate it.
בזמירות נריאנו, בזמירות נריאנו, נקדמה, נקדמה פניה בתודה, בזמירות נהריאנו.
Let's hear you.
בזמירות נקדמה פניה בתודה.
So let's take a few breaths here in this place of gratitude. Let your mind populate itself creatively with whatever pops up when you think of gratitude. Let yourself be surprised what your mind manifests. Let that sense of gratitude resonate. And if you feel called to radiate it out, radiate gratitude. See that difference of just that sound, that hum changing the quality of the space, the quality of the silence. We'll take a few more breaths in silence before we enter the Bachu. The Bachu is another gate. It's the call of community. Up to now, we've prepped ourselves, we prepared, we've invited the protection and acknowledged the gratitude, the yearning for the beloved. The Bachu invites us into yet another kind of relationship with mystery. It brings us into a relationship even closer than a beloved, a twin, an identical. So I invite you to look at page 24, the Chabudi. You see how these identities blend. So the Chabudi is such a staple prayer, part of the lover relationship. And we've already stepped through that gate, but I don't want to get past it. So let's do that. And let's do it a little bit slower than we usually do. So oftentimes the Chabudi is fast. There's something with changing the pace and tempo of things that we're familiar with. Something happens when do that. So try that. See how that works for you. Page 24. The Chabudi is this, again, song of yearning. If you feel called to stand up, to move, to sing with, you're welcome.
Lecha dodi
והשמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לשבת נקבלה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לשבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקום המלאכה מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לשבת נקבלה. ירדה ירדה ירדה, לשבת נקבלה. מקדש מלך, עיר מלוכה, קומי צאי מתוך ההפכה, רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה, והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לפני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לפני שבת נהבלה. התנערי מעפר קומי, לבשי בגדי תפארתך חמי, על יד אישה בית הלחמי, קרבה אל נפשי גאלה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לפני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני ככלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לפני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי בעומר קומי אורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך ניבא. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לשבת לקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ירדה ירדה ירדה, לשבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תחלמי, מה תשתוכחי ומה
Shabbat nekabela lecha dodilika kala yada 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 Shabbat nekabela והיו למבצע של שרים ורחקו כל מי כלאיים יהסיס עלי אלוהי כי מסוס חתן על כלה לך דודי כלה ידה 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 נשבת נקבלה לך דודי כלה ידה 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 נשבת נקבלה ימין ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תעריצי על ידיש בן ארצי ונשמחה ונגילה לך דודי לי כלה ידה 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 נשבת נקבלה לך דודי לי כלה ידה 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 נשבת נקבלה בואי ושלום הטבע גם בשמחה ובצהלה טוב אמוני עם סגולה Part of what this Shabbat does, where it moves from just this yearning to a beloved, that it fuzzes our mind a little bit, it lubricates it, opens it a little bit into this time of Ma'ariv Aravim. Ma'ariv Aravim is a time of every day where the sunset, between the sunsets, and Shabbat is the ultimate of that. It invites us into a liminal time. So notice all the places in you that are liminal, in between, not exact, and allow them to be porous and pour into one another. Because ultimately we are so porous, this reality is so porous. ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שלו. אלא חיה וקיימת, תמיד תמלוך עלינו, לעולם ועד. ברוכה את שכינה, המעריבה, This liminal space is a possibility to feel, invite this new kind of love. And the world needs this love right now. So bring to mind that which makes you feel love, and if you don't have one that rises for you right now, imagine the fulfillment of that. What is it like to not feel fulfilled with love and wanting it? That too is a gateway to love. The wanting, the yearning. Shabbat invites us into this love that is very simple. It's present. אהבת עולם את ישראל עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת. כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נהגי יומם ולילה. ועבדך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. This precious love don't take away from us forever. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Israel. בדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם ושבתך לביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. היום תשמעו מצוותיי שאנוכי מצווך אתכם היום לאהבה. חמוך באלים אדוני מי חמוך נדע בקודש. Who is like you among all of deities and all of beings? Who is like you? מי חמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדע בקודש. נורא תהילו אוסף אליי נורא תהילו אוסף ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב ועלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. סוכה פרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורץ סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל ועל ירושלים. אמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נחש, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נחש. So this is an opportune time for prayers for healing. When we're in that porous space. So either bring to heart or bring out in name someone or those that you want to bring healing for. I personally think of my family in Israel and my friends in Gaza and their families there. We bring them to heart or saying their name. Say their name loud so it can be heard everywhere. In this place of Shabbat, we are co-creating, co-conspiring with mystery, with God. Our prayers manifest because it's all porous. So trust that the silence emanates and transmits where it needs to go. Maybe right there. This is what our ancestors, the Kabbalist mystics, saw themselves as partners, as facilitators with God. They weren't only receiving or receiving. So we have also entered that space. We've also manifested our prayers in this porous of Shabbat. And what elevates that, as if we're putting tobacco in a fire, what raises it up is the Kaddish. And Chatzi Kaddish raises all of these prayers up and makes sure that it gets to its destination. יתגדל ויקדש מאליו, ועל מה דבחיותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכו ויומכו וחיי לכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה באמירה בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
That's better.
Is that better? Wow, you know, like I said earlier, that this was very fast for me, and usually I go much slower. So, before we go into our Amidah, I want to say just a few words about my practice this week. Oftentimes this is the place for a dvar, and I like to see these dvars as more of an opportunity to just share of how am I meeting this universe. I'm meeting it just like everybody else, and I seek wisdom in our tradition and others. And I was really, really slow this whole evening, so I have much less time than I thought I have. So I'm gonna have to do some, what one of my teachers call it, the holy schneidering. I'm just recalling that this is tonight we just entered a new month of Adar, and Adar is known to be a month of joy. The last service that I led happened to be Simchat Torah, which was October 8th. And I had to somehow speak to a congregation about happiness. And here we are, we're getting into a whole month of that. And not only 1 month, but two. There's going to be 2 of those. So I said it then, and the way I could only relate to that kind of joy is a different kind of joy than the exuberance that we may connect immediately with simcha and joy. But more of a sense of contentment. And it's really hard to be in contentment with this reality right now. Right? We spoke about isolation and heartbreak, grief, so much grief. The only way I could speak about happiness is in contentment of being with it. It's the only thing I can do. I can bear witness with it. I was looking at the parsha for this week, and Parshat Mishpatim is kind of like a change in tone throughout the whole Torah. It feels like a shock. I feel like I've been in a shock for the last 3 months. Probably still am. And what's interesting is that at that point, the narrative kind of stops and it becomes like some kind of a set of rules, right? That's the law. Some people see it as a narrative, they call it. It's not a Jewish law, it's a Jewish narrative. But all of a sudden there's these lines of how the Torah that Moshe was receiving was how to conduct the community. It has a lot of property, issues about property and damages and livestock. But it starts with that sentence, "Ve'ela mishpatim asher tasim lefnehem." These are the sentences or the judgments that you will put in front of them. The Hasidic masters were really audacious in not getting too caught up in the narrative. Right? We can all go into our opinions about this or that. There was one Hasidic rabbi from the 18th century, Maor Naim, who talked about these mishpatim as literally as sentences. These are the sentences that you place before them. He's drawing, I'm shortening this, but he's drawing inspiration from Sefer Yetzirah, where the entire universe is made of words and letters. And Maor Naim is telling us to read these mishpatim literally as the narratives of our mind. How each line in the Torah moves from one to the next, and so is our mind. And Maor Naim speaks about both how that can be used and abused. But I thought about this thing and I realized how much, we talk so much about narratives and, we have narratives that are colliding and everything. And there's a lot of suffering through that. For me, at some points I felt like my whole Jewish, who I thought I was as a Jewish person just disappeared. It was just, the narrative just, right? All I can do, if I take Maor Naim's teachings here, is to notice the unfolding like a code in my own mind. I could notice that if I'm reading a certain thing or I'm doing something, there's a very obvious response. I get upset, I get fearful. Going on social media, right? Those mishpatim, those sentences. When I forget the purpose, when I forget to be aware, I'm getting caught up with my narratives, right? With my rights and wrongs. But what's most important is that I miss the exits for me to actually feel the pain. So this is not some kind of a clinical, mindfulness way of just, meditating. And it's not just being some kind of a technician of our mind, but it's so when I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel heartbroken, and immediately I'm either reaching for something, whether it's phone or starting to get really, really afraid. If I can't follow that cascading unfolding of my thoughts, I'm lost. There's another line here, actually the following line is תקנה עבד עברי 6 שנים יעבוד בשבעת יצא לחופשי חינם. He talks about a slave, right? And the slave. When we're a slave in the mind, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai in the Zohar actually talks about this not as the slave that is freed after 7 years, but is the slave that is freed after 7 incarnations. Gilgulim. So there's got to be a difference of relating to this, right? Not shutting it away. I can't just avoid reality. And I can't completely get enmeshed in it. So the rest of that parasha, at the end, Moshe does something really interesting. He takes this bowl of blood of the offering and he keeps half, but he tosses the other half. Right? He stays with some of it. He feels it. He knows that reality is porous. He scatters it out. That is the act for him, for Moshe, and for us is an act of covenanting. And it's a kind of funny word, you know, like what is this covenant thing? Right? As Buddhists, we talk about practice, and you know, maybe Christians talk about vows. In Judaism, we talk about covenanting, meaning that we are acknowledging that we're in a relationship. I'm responsible for my part. Mystery is responsible for its rest. But we're doing this together. Can I do that? Can I, right, not just say for that, you know, the heck with it and throw this out, or just respond in vengeance or anger? To actually be with the cascading and notice where that happens. Because when that happens, there's an exit. And that exit is to the feeling of the grief. That's what it actually wants to be felt and really wants to be seen. And it's, when we started and I invited you to be in your feelings, it's not just the touchy-feely part of it. It's part of that energy that gets stuck in me as the more I get afraid and in my narratives. So I also know that this community has been moving through all kinds of differences and changes, right? We celebrated Renee last month. I watched you guys on YouTube. How are we meeting, right, this moment, not relinquishing how we think things should be in this community, but allowing it to unfold. I'm getting to know you. I hope to be here again next month. I feel grateful and also anxious because I don't know what's to be. And it's beautiful that actually the Haftarah, the ending of this, what comes to close this Torah portion, is when Isaiah actually says, "Ve'elu ma'asi u'machshavtehem ba'al lekabetz kol hagoyim v'halashonot u'ba'u v'ra'u et kavodi." We do all of this. We do the splatter of the blood. We do the mishpatim. We do all of this. So everybody that I is saying, I as God, I am their deeds and thoughts, gathered. Gathering our mind as one mind, but gathering together. Gathering all the nations and all the languages as they arrive in my presence. So for me, that is just an invitation to remember that when I speak of practice and connecting and meeting you all, it's not just about me. And there are other nations. So how do I slow it down? And I know, from what I know of your community, you like to sing, and probably many of you like to meditate. So I wanted to offer another kind of instruction, and that will take us into the Amidah in just a few moments of silence. It's kind of like a different kinds of 10 Commandments. Simply try to count from 1 to 10 with each breath. Notice how the narrative comes in. And when you notice it, just come back into the next number. 2. Stay present in your body. Notice how your mind wanders and come back to 3. What if it's that simple, right? Our commandments and all of that, it's so adorned, there's so much language around it. But what if really the portal to this presence is this simple? If you get to 10, just come back to 1. If you get to 1,034, come back to 1. It's very simple, and I'm saying this again to myself. So, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I can remember that it doesn't take that much to simply return, just to count. Adding space. Adding space. Revealing space. Revealing that the space is actually already there. Being that space. So just take a few minutes of silence together. If you want to practice your own Amidah, feel welcome to do that silently. If you want to practice what I just offered, do that. If you want to just be silent and do your own practice, we can do that too. This is a shared practice of presence. It is not a break. We have come here to worship this presence. When it feels that you've hit a certain limit, try to take another breath and just return. What if this presence itself yearning to be felt by you? So imprint this presence, imprint this silence into your body and your mind as needed and as useful, so you can call on it. This presence is the peacemaker that we're yearning for, if we just allow it to manifest. Oseh shalom b'imoram, uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, שבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום. השיבות אל לבביך כאדוני אלוהים, and you returned this heart into this breast, knowing that this is the presence above us and below us, and beyond that, there's nothing more. So as we're getting our kiddush ready, right? Great. Let's just take a moment to appreciate coming together for this Shabbat. Knowing that we have a whole day ahead of us of rest and nurturance, gentleness. I feel grateful to be here with you. Thank you for your being with me, welcoming me. How amazing that we're here. Can you imagine our ancestors 5,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago? What a miracle. With relief, ay, 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 bye-bye. Ay, 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 ay. Ya-da-da, ya-da-da. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. If you're observing a yard side, or if you want to join somebody who's joining a yard side, please call their names and we'll do a Kaddish Shiton together. It's on page 116.
My father, Yosef Lev Halavi, and Rose Yata, and for my mother, Elka Bat Favoriba.
My mother, Betty Cohen Jackson.
For the Kai and Karen.
Honor my beloved Cecilia who died yesterday.
My friend Elizabeth Kanzer and another friend and mentor, Jake Rami.
My grandmother, Olga Dreyfus-Baum.
My grandmother, Angela Sermon, and my sister's all.
My great-grandmother, Bertha.
My uncle, Olga is his outside. Just remembering the others. Some smile. And living.
The people who I was named after. Alice and Emily.
So let's take a breath with all of these names. One of the reasons we say these names is because it is said when a spirit is in the netherworld, it meets with the angel of Duma, the angel of death, and it asks them for their name. but because they are in the limbo of death, they forget who they are, the souls.
So a few people.
One of the reasons we call out their names, so that we remind them, so they can continue the journey. גדל והתקדש שמי רבב, ועלמא יברך וביטוי וימות וחותם. בכל בית ישראל, מהגולה ובזמן צריך, וימור אמן. יהי שמי רבב, יברך לעולם ועולם. יברך וישתבח, ויפעל, ויתרומם, ויתנשא, ויתעלה, 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 שמי וקדשה, יראה מכל יחתה ושירתה, תוש יחתה ונחמתה, ואמירה ואימה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרב אמין שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ואמר, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. As we're transitioning from our service, Shabbat continues. It's like a butterfly. Let it unfurl slowly. Give it time. Be tender with yourself. And we're ready to do a kiddush. Mm-hmm. This completes the entry into Shabbat, the descending of the flower of the Shoshana. That's why we hold it like this. We meet the flower that comes to meet us. We're closing with this kiddush. ויחול השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה. וישבות ביום השביעי וכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו, אשר בא אלוהים לעשות. חבריי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא בריאה כרמל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו, בשבת קודשו באהבה ורצון והנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים, בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Feel welcome to take your own. And Nancy, would you like to do the blessing on the bread? The challah? Thank you. Thank you, Kochai, for welcoming me. I feel grateful and humble. I wish you a good Shabbat. Feel welcome to stay here for a little bit until we need to close, but I'll be happy to say hi to those that I know and to meet some new friends here. So, good Shabbos, everyone. Yes.
One tradition we have here is for people who are here the first time. In addition
Yes.
to you, please say who they are and their name.
Great.
Anyone's here for the first time?
Is somebody here for the first time?
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Marissa.
My name is Gwen.
Margot. Hi, Margot. Is there anybody who's here for? Huh? Hello, hi, good friends. Good to see you. Wow, what a surprise. Wow. Is there anybody here like who's never been to shul before? Like this is like the first Shabbos ever? Wow, what an honor. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Thank you. You're welcome to take some of the grape juice we have here. Okay, so now we go.
So glad.
Everyone, I just wanted everyone's attention for a second. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to introduce Daniel. He is our new temple manager. And it is Daniel who is sending you emails and doing all the setup, and yeah, he's doing a lot. So we're so happy and thrilled that he is with us.
Welcome, Daniel.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them.
I open that.
Yeah, they're still there.
Looks like it's still recording.
Yeah, that's where already like hang out on the home.
Yes. We can all like it, but it's probably wouldn't Oh, yes.
Mommy needs a table for his computer. I don't know if it's still on.
Just letting everybody see. Miss Felicia!
Jonathan came, Jonathan's house, on your hand there. Yeah. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like bizarre.
Yes, oh yeah.
was so
Hi, everyone, again. I just wanted to mention that the next time Rami is coming is March 8th. Rami will be back. And Miriam Rubin is coming February 23rd. Okay, February 23rd is Miriam Rubin, and March 8th is Rami. And there's more after that, but... And also, February 23rd, we're having a Tot Shabbat. So if you know any young families, send them over, and it'll start at 6 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I'll follow your case.
I didn't know that was you. I thought this was your daughter that you adopted. I was thinking, maybe you can get together, but want to get replaced. I thought that was Do you have a sister? Yeah, where's your sister? She came tonight, right?
It's so big one was up there.
I'm going to do a like briefing for myself because I planned a lot more. I skipped like.
You call her Maddie. And what's your name?
Thank you. And I'm also open if you have feedback.
And you're she met a bigger girl. It's funny.
I didn't, but that's my official line.
Like, what are the chances? Well, I'll tell you this, every 2 and I are best friends.
Thank you. I'm still integrating the learning.
Yeah.
But again, I'm really Yeah, I saw that people use one sauce and people are crazy. I'm like, great. I don't need to like training. This is one of the things I was concerned about. Like, do I need to explain the different names? What we're doing, context, no context. I learned a lot. When I'm learning.
From what I heard from Nancy, no, he likes
Oh, really?
yeah, so it's
Oh, really? How did they
word of my head. Yeah.
call for Rami?
No, when they saw the notice come up, it just randomly contacted me. We went to call hot, I just cut the call hot.
I don't think you do it. So somebody else is interested.
Yeah, so it's
So that's good.
That's what happens here.
Just change every time.
Well, you know,
Not every time. We are used to it.
you're more likely to know it's in your head. I don't understand. Really start whatever it is. It's supposed to be. What? It's supposed to be, and that's it. Well, I didn't get very clear. There is no. Yeah, because yeah, continuity is and then have money to go with.
What's that?
No, and then yeah, Spanish goes there.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, it's really hard for me to drive at night, so I haven't come at all. Come at all.
Right, but there's no snow.
No, there's no snow, but it's like between, I've never had good night visibility.
Well, my
And the glares have been
right,
worse
I drove myself tonight. Standing joke is everyone says I'm a car driver. So about 30 years ago, Nancy was complaining about my driving. I said, "You drive," and I've never driven her since. It's the secret to our, I've always said the secret to our the longevity of our
It is.
marriage.
Well, I don't doubt it. Because
I drive myself to that. Well, my husband was so we talked about and I'm fine by myself.
I know I have your email. Well, sure I have your email.
But I relate to my doctor said yeah, I agree.
Daniel, we need to turn this off.
So it's funny, there's a little bit of a lag. And it's catching up, so that's what they're seeing. So I told them that there's a lag, and I'm just letting it run. There's still something for me. So you're doing.
So it's something like stop or like stretch or like how's the lag? I guess it's slow down sometimes.
It must have done, but I had it on the whole time. There's always a little bit of a lag between just me and the viewer, but somehow it kind of really got a lot more over the course of the day. Stefan, yes.
Oh, so there's in this room there's a blue and yellow tote bag. Just drop it in there.
Are these yours?
I brought them.
Thank you so much. I know.
Especially after this.
I don't know whether they have stopped. If there's a